Gianna Volpe Report brought to you in part by Waters Crest Winery, International Executive Protection, Michael Evans, author of The Real Matrix, Montauk Beverage, Village Overhead Door in Southold, Victor Giannini, author of Counselor, and Maximus Health and Fitness in Riverhead.
I love my sponsors.
I know you do.
So, I am about to say we're going to be speaking with a sponsee almost. Cara Hoblin is a phenomenal artist who I've been watching her work for the last couple of years now. She does pretty much all of the chalk out on the North Fork, First and South, anywhere really that there is chalk work is probably done by Cara. And I don't remember what it was. It was a couple of months ago now. I saw some kind of outlined marine scene, and I was finally like, you know what? Listen up, Cara. Either I'm going to invest in you doing a North Fork coloring book, or you can just do it yourself and keep all the money. Because the thing with artists is they're amazing, but oftentimes they don't know how to promote themselves.
Well, the other thing, she didn't have to promote herself because Newsday took care of that among their 500,000 readers on Sunday. And frankly, Cara, to be honest with you, I'm jealous.
Why?
I haven't been in Newsday in years.
Well,
I mean, the last time I was in Newsday was Hurricane Bob. That's 1991, in case you're keeping count.
Well, it just means your time is coming back.
I've been in the Sunday Times, but that was 9 years ago. I was in the Wall Street Journal.
So you're due.
That was 2 years. I'm due. It's
you're
time.
Due. It's
so I'm
coming.
So anyway, Cara.
Well, anyway,
before we bring you on officially, I want you to know this from the bottom of my heart. I hate you.
Bruce, you should be happy for people when they succeed. Anyway, so it was like the following week, and it was before Newsday did a piece, and Cara was like, I'm happy to announce that I'm making a North Fork coloring book. So I am super excited about that. When is that coming out?
So can I talk now?
Yeah.
So the coloring book, most of the drawings are done. I actually started the drawings a while ago, but never really put them together. It's due to come out the second weekend of September.
Nice.
As of right now. Still trying to figure out some publishing and stuff, but worst comes to worst, I'll just bind it myself.
It's gonna be awesome. Whatever happens, even if you do it as like a small run, it's going to be. They're all gonna sell out, and someone's gonna take notice.
I'm really excited about them. So they feature a bunch of my favorite places all along the North Fork, but there's also a nice little. I don't want to say magical aspect to it, but there is definitely a very imaginative aspect to them as well. So there may be some mermaids.
Hey! Whimsical, Lisa Frank awesomeness. You can't make a North Fork. She did an amazing mermaid actually recently. Where was that? I saw it on Main Street.
Spirited Wines and Liquors in Greenport.
It's so cool. The mermaid's got a martini glass. She's so cool. Are you in Lancaster right now?
I'm in Lancaster right now, yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so the reason why I asked Cara to come on is because I wanted to help promote The Art of Letting Go. She has an art show at Port of Egypt Marina, Heron Suites, next Sunday?
Yeah, next Sunday. Yeah, so it's at the Heron Suites, actually, it's in the Port of Egypt, but it's at the Heron Suites. It's a really cute little hotel, and right in front they have this older building, and it's awesome cement flooring, big walls, really cool, and that's where I'll have the show. So it's next Friday and Saturday. It's actually going to be open to 12 to 5. And I'll be there kind of completing some of the work. And then the actual reception / closing, washing away ceremony, whatever anyone wants to call it, is Sunday from 6 to 10.
How interesting. So it's actually going to be you erasing it. And tell us a little bit more about what that's like for you. is it an emotional thing?
Is it what?
An emotional thing? I mean, after...
Of course. I mean, isn't all artwork really emotional?
Right.
So for me, the art of letting go, I don't know, I know you mentioned the Newsday article, which touched very briefly, but also Southold Local did a really nice piece kind of combining everything together. But I kind of went through a few things in my life that were a little traumatic, very intense, and just kind of needed to move through. And I think there's like two ways you can look at a situation, glass half full or glass half empty. And the art of letting go, like, Chalk randomly came into my life. Thank you, Sarah Phillips from First and South, who said, "Can you do it?" And I said, "I don't know." And she's like, "Well, if it's terrible, we'll erase it." And that kind of like started everything.
Oh my God.
But now working with that medium, it's so ephemeral. Like, it's so easy, literally, to just wash away. And I think like that sometimes like stuff happens in life where you can't. You know, you take it, you grow from it, and then you just move on. You have to keep looking like positive. It's about like a positive perspective.
Right.
Like everything can change from perspective. So the art of letting go, it's not necessarily like some people think of letting go as like a negative thing, you know, like throwing it away or anything. It's nothing like that. Definitely just like letting it be.
Right.
And kind of like moving through. So at the show, obviously all this work that I made, or most of it, I'm inviting the people who come to erase it with me. So it's very hard, you know, like there's so many emotions, everything. I'm sorry, I'm getting like goosebumps. But it's very hard to put something physical to something so internal and
right.
something so like in the world. And,
right.
And in your mind, in your heart, like how do you put something physical to that? And I think art is a great way to do that. And then people, you know, like a lot of people don't use art like as their number one medium. It's just not their thing. So I feel like I'm trying to give people a physical outlet for whatever it is they're going through or whatever it is they need to let go of or like move through or just let be or just enjoy like everyone else in that moment, and we can all do it together.
That's so beautiful. I want to come.
I hope you come.
I will. If I'm able to. I did stand up for the first time in a hot minute last night at Crest, and one of the parts of my set was I don't have time for enemies. I don't even have time for my friends. So I if I'm able to be there, I will. So have you started the work or
yeah, the work is almost finished. There's like one main piece. So there are a lot of big pieces. They're like 4 foot by 4 foot chalkboards. There's like some 3 foot by 4 foot chalkboards. There's a 4 foot by 8 foot chalkboard.
Nice.
And then there's one 4 foot by 8 foot that I'm gonna kind of do like that Friday and Saturday there. So it's like it's planned out, but it's not like actually made, just in case like people do come early and like want to actually see the work before it's gone. You know, I'll be there.
How cool is that? So what's up and what's planned? What's the scene gonna look like?
So nothing's up yet. They're still like cleaning the space a little bit.
Okay.
But it's just like a big open. I don't even know what the building used to be, like house boats or something maybe. But it's like a big open space, concrete floor. We're going to have some wine by Lead Cellars, which is
Yay!
And some snacks and stuff by Grace and Grit, which is like an awesome catering company.
Absolutely, lady. Actually, Bruce, you know Grace and Grit from our live remote at North Fork Roasting Company, and actually, Kara was there.
Really?
Kara was at the live remote.
Yeah.
We didn't get a...
You never introduced me.
We're going to have some live music, too.
Oh, okay.
By our good friend.
Hey, let me ask you this.
What, Cass?
Yeah.
No way!
Let me...
Cass and... is Kim coming, too?
I'm not positive. I think she's going to come. I'm not sure if she's going to play. Cass is kind of just, like, helping me because I'm going to also talk a little bit about letting go. So he's, like, setting it up, and then he's going to do a few songs, you know, like maybe 3 or 4. Nothing too crazy, but kind of, like, set the mood and
That is awesome. I was just checking his Snap story. He and Kim saw Black Sabbath last night, and Cass, good friend, and I'm so glad. That's such a perfect fit, you know?
Yeah.
So
some wine, some music, some snacks, some artwork.
you can't get any better.
I know.
I'm so excited. So that'll be on Sunday at what time?
So Sunday at 6 is like when people can like start coming. He'll probably like play like just a few songs around like 7, and then around like 8 I'll probably talk a little bit about the art of letting go. And then I'm thinking around like 9 we'll erase.
Okay. So I'll be able to come out there because I close the club at 7 on Sundays, and then
I tried to pick a day that I know it's not traditional like gallery time, like a Thursday or a Friday or Saturday, but I tried to pick a day like the community is so important to me, and like being in our community, a lot of people work in the restaurant industry, work in the wineries, work in the everything.
Yeah, that's all our
Sunday night is like this. Kind of like a good safe night.
Perfect. Well, Kara, we gotta wrap this up here. But thank you so much for coming on, and I will see you on Sunday night. Sunday night, August 28th. This is a week from now. We wanted to do it a week in advance, so there's some time to get the podcast going around.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kara,
Thank you.
And safe trip back home to us.
If you're feeling guilty about the past, worried about the future, feel stuck in your present situation, or you're depressed, there is a reason for that. Your perception of yourself was formed by the adults you grew up around, school, and now as an adult, you're surrounded by people who say suffering is normal. You're bombarded by commercials that try to sell you something to change your self-perception, or by photoshopped pictures of celebrities in magazines. You live in a matrix that's built on lies. The real metric pulls the curtain back on those lies. Things are about to change for you. If you're ready, order your copy of The Real Matrix by Michael Evans now, or download it at therealmatrixbook.com. All proceeds will be donated to charity. Discover who you really are and not what others want you to believe. More and more executives understand that in the world they live in, they are a target, and that's why more and more of them have protection. Now you can be part of this growing industry. International Executive Protection can help you on your way to being a certified protection operator. This is a growth industry that relies on people with clean backgrounds, high ethics, and a willingness to get involved. International Executive Protection teaches you everything, so when you're on assignment for them, you'll be able to deal with anything that comes up, from disruptive fans to disgruntled former employees. Safety is most people's biggest concern. And the best part of it is that being a certified protection operator helps you stay safe too. So call 1-727-422-7233 and get all the details for yourself. That's 1-727-422-7233, or by email to info@internationalep.com for international executive protection. Waters Crest Winery, 28735 Main Road in Cutchogue, across from Wickham Fruit Farms, is the crest of the North Fork. It's a small boutique winery where the whites are dry and crisp and the reds are big and bold. Their grapes are carefully selected from local North Fork growers and made into wine that will be remembered long after the meal is finished or the celebration is ended. They're open daily at noon until 9 on Friday and Saturday nights. Their tasting room features food from Touch of Venice, so the experience will be everything you were hoping for and then some. They're nationally known for their fine wines, so come and see for yourself what everyone is talking about. There's music every Wednesday evening from 7 until 10 to chase those midweek blues. Call 631-734-5065 or come on in to Waters Crest Winery on the main road in Cutchogue across from Wickham's Fruit Farm. Waters Crest Winery, the crest of the North Fork.